Preseason's excellent. We've been here for, I think, 3 or 4 days and had maybe 6 sessions, and we're excited. A lot of great things are happening. So ready to go if we have a scrimmage today, and we're excited to see where we are. 41 guys on the roster this year, so the biggest team we've ever had in my tenure, and I think maybe in the history of the college, of the team. So almost 85 years, which is great. I think we're deep. We're insulated from some injuries if that happens. But keeping everybody happy is going to be a challenge. There's going to be fierce competition for playing time. We have 13 seniors, a junior who'll graduate early, and a 5th year. So we had to prepare for losing 15 after this year, and we want to be able to do that. So that's part of the reason for our roster. That plus we want guys to compete for spots because we think that's going to make us better. Yeah, we bring back 9 of 11 starters from the semifinal. So we're excited about that. Some big losses, obviously Sam Bielitz, but in the back we lose Jesse Grayshock, who started and did a great job for us. So we have 3 keepers, Jacob Clark, Ted Almeter, and Anthony DiPolito. And none of those guys have a college start under their belt, which is a little nerve-wracking from my end, but they've worked really hard. And Anthony's new, Ted and Jacob were here last year, but they're just going to have to compete. And I think they've made some strides in the off season, and we'll see today in our scrimmage where they are. But I think that competition is going to bring the best out of them, and they'll be up to speed soon enough. Yeah, we bring everybody back from our starting back four for last year at the end of the year. Now people are going to compete for those spots, and there's going to be some shuffling. Clay Meredith, the captain, at center back, and Jason Davis, a junior, at center back. Those guys will be the heart of what we're trying to do, and we were looking for big things from those two. Yeah, I think we're deep there. We've got 8 or 9 guys that can compete for a starting position there. Matt Herman started at the end of the year at our defensive center mid, and we look for him to do some things there. John Luke Harber's had a great offseason summer, and he's come in really strong, and he's going to really, I think, do some things at the 8 for us. And the 10, our attacking center mid, Chris DeLucia, Aiden Eck, Matt Van Kirk. There's some other guys that are going to compete, and we'll see. But that competition is going to bring things out, and we'll. For me, it's just going to figure out who's playing the best when and what's the right combination of guys that we need in there. Yeah, we've got some seniors, some sophomores, some juniors, so we're spread across classes. Lance Lanowski, Hunter Harden have had a ton of time, both seniors. Jordan Rebsamen, Jed Hart played a ton last year, a junior and a sophomore. And then at our center forward, Daniel Sharp, Fisher Berkowitz, Owen Zimmerman, there's going to be some guys competing there. Daniel had a great first year last year, a couple of injuries, but played pretty well, and different player than Fisher. Fisher can slide in the midfield at times, but both guys are pretty rugged, and we're excited about what they'll be able to do. Keys for the Wolverines this year. I think for us, we have to find a way to raise our standard. And not just for the whole year. I mean, we were blessed with a wonderful year last year. We were 10-0 in the conference, and that's something that we're super proud of. But when it came down to it, in some clutch moments in the semifinal, we weren't able to come through. That's okay. We go again this year, and we're back, and we're hungry to try to right that. But for us, it's about just raising a level consistently throughout the year, and then in tough moments. There's a couple of games. We lose 2-1 to Denison. We lose 1-0 to Buffalo State. Can we, in those games, turn those into ties or turn those into wins? And then that prepares us for, when the conference semifinal, hopefully we can get there, or a play-in game in the top 6, or a game to get into the conference tournament. Can we be there at the right moment and, turn a tie into a win and get in, turn a tie into a win and get to the semis, whatever that is, just those key moments, can we be better? So that's, I think, the key for success for us. I think, there are math, actuarial majors, mechanical engineers, crazy probability statistic guys. You're never gonna figure out the PAC. 7 years, 6 different champions. 2 years ago, the 5th seed won it. Last year, Franciscan won it as a 2 seed and had a great year, went to the NCAA tournament. It's just anybody can beat anybody. There's no gimmies, away or home. It's a really tough league to figure out, and it's really competitive. I think just seeing the number of champions in the last couple of years and how the deck just gets shuffled. I mean, we're excited and blessed to be picked #1, but it's anybody's game. I think whoever gets in the top 6 and gets hot at the end can win, and and a lot of times you'll say, well, that's just coach talk, but one of my guys always says, look at the tape. Well, if you look at the tape, look at the stats, it says that the PAC is anybody's game, and we just have to have some quality in the right moments to hopefully be standing at the end.